What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time Amazon seller, influencer, eBay seller, vendor mauler, everything above when it comes to being self-employed and making some money and providing for yourself. Crazy week of things going down. We're going to be at a book sale later in the week. It is Tuesday evening. We're about to have our weekly call here to end the month. Deb went ahead and got our... She does all of these cool Canva designs that we put out to the members and just out on social media of all of our monthly calls. You can see here we have our call starting in 2 minutes. If you're interested in making money, being self-employed, join the YouTube channel, $2.99, live calls like that one that's about to go on, 24/7 Discord, where you can get all of your questions answered as well from people that are actually positive and successful. I know, imagine a reselling group where everybody's uplifting and looking out for one another. It's a crazy, crazy world we live in out there. I'm on the hunt for cats. I seen them and now they are gone. I don't know where they ran off to. We got Rosie.
She's in here with me and Blossom. Here's Blossom if they want to meet her for the first time.
We got Blossom in there.
In jail.
So you're probably wondering, why the hell is there a cage on your door? Well, Rosie and Blossom need a lot of time to get acclimated to each other. They are not the best of buds yet, so this allows us to live together in harmony. And Blossom says hello. You said Zazu's hiding in there too?
Yeah.
Zazu's hiding in there as well. Let's see who's on the actual call. These people don't know they're being recorded, but hey, you get what you get, right? I know, I got the best Zoom background in the history of Zoom backgrounds as well. Let's see if anybody really recognizes that they're being recorded. No, nobody's even got their camera on yet, which is fine. I don't expect people to have their cameras on. And then we got some overachievers, Brian, Tatiana, turn their cameras on right away because they want to be YouTube famous. Don't be YouTuber, guys. It's not worth it. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, as promised, Mike's Gardening Corner. I just got done recording a influencer video, believe it or not, out here. I had this guy sent over to me. So I knocked out 2 reviews for this weeder. So the way this thing works is, I'm not trying to sell you on it, but it gets the weeds out of the crack. So figured I'd get this review done since I was back here. Anyway, always getting videos knocked out for the influencer program. Our current garden. So 6 different ones. We got tomatoes, potatoes, green beans, peppers. I always forget one. Strawberries. So we did this to keep the squirrels out, hopefully. We had it fully going up. This is the biggest pain in the ass to do, but yeah, we went and bought the actual plants. We didn't grow them from seeds. This is Deb's project. I just take credit for it because you know how I roll. I take credit for everything. So we're going to be growing these. Hopefully we will get some fruits of our labor. But I just kind of wanted to show you what we had going on. The cool thing about these is we can easily remove them off the pot. So if we got to do anything, these will just pop right off the top here without any effort. So yeah, that's the update. I'll let you know. When Deb planted the potatoes, she said they already had some small potatoes growing. It's miserable out. I got to get to the ATM because we're headed to a book sale. They take cash only. My ass is running behind. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on that. Do the stupid review for the weeder. I'll see you guys at the book sale. All right, we just dropped our bags in line at the library sale. Lucky number 2 today. Starts at 4 o'clock. It is 3:36. In case you're wondering what song I was listening to before the sale, we got Party Rock Anthem, LMFAO. So I had the bass bumping. We were rocking and rolling on our way over here. So far, all the crazies that are usually at these sales like the last one I showed you, are not here yet. I got one guy in front of me. He's got some banker boxes. I've never seen him before. Maybe he knows who I am. Maybe he'll ask for an autograph. Highly unlikely, but yeah, none of the big groups have shown up yet. Now, we still got 25 minutes, but in my prior experience, usually they are here like an hour, hour and a half early, camped out, tents and shit. Like, they're usually here right away. So, not too bad. Second in line. You guys know what I'm doing anyway. I'm not fighting over the books. I'm going to clean up on the DVDs and the CDs. I got to get home. My Flyers game 6 tonight. You guys are seeing this way after the fact, but we're up 3-0 on the Penguins. The Penguins won the last 2. We got to beat them one more time. So I got to get home tonight to watch the game. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. But I'm definitely going to get in here. I'm going to scan all the disc media. I'll also record like I did last time on my phone, just so you can kind of see the layout, see if there's a lot of people in here. Now, this isn't a big one, but they usually do have a lot of people that show up to this one. It's like one small room, and then like in the hallways usually where they have the DVDs and CDs. Last time I was here, you guys are all busting on me. I got all those damn Criterion collections. I forget the dude's name, but I was pronouncing everything wrong. This is the actual library sale. I got all of those Criterion collections for $1 a piece. There's no way we're gonna top that, but as long as we come out of here, if I can spend $100, 120, I'll be good to go. I took 200 out, and I have a little bit in my wallet extra anyway. So, I mean, I highly doubt we'll be able to spend all that, but you never know. I mean, if nobody else shows up and it's just me and this one guy scanning, I'm definitely gonna go behind and scan the books, and definitely try to get my money's worth out of the books as well. So we will see how this goes. So far, I'm optimistic, but usually when you're riding high, the world turns around and smacks you back down in place. So my luck, they won't have anything for me, but nah, we're gonna do good. I'll show you guys the sale here in a second. All right, that library sale was basically a waste of time. We got a few things. We spent 45 bucks. They didn't have nowhere near the amount they did last year. Shout out to my guy in the front of the line. He actually knew me. Shout out to him for having a conversation with me. And I know you're trying to get the buy box for DVDs and CDs. Just keep sending stuff, man. Listen, I feel your pain. The books are tough out here in these streets. I think you did wind up getting a few things. You left before me. I was going to say goodbye, but you scampered out the door. But I do appreciate you having the conversation with me and talking business for that little bit of time. Let me show you guys some of the things we got here. Get y'all situated on the trunk. The trunkety trunk. It was yeah, it was slim pickings. DVDs were $3, CDs were $1, books were $2 and $1. So usually the DVDs are pretty cheap, but not today. Scooped up this set here. Gonna make $10 profit on it. Paid $3. The Duchess of Duke Street Complete Collection, Acorn. So I mean, 3 into 10, nothing crazy. My trunk is soaked because it's raining, so I'm trying to like keep things organized. Give you a rundown of some of the CDs. I got super excited because I seen like a lot of Sum 41, Breaking Benjamin type stuff. Mudvayne, Jackson 5, Godzilla, Simple Plan, Loverboy, Billy Squire, Third Eye Blind. I got excited because I seen the one box of like all this. It was like half a banana box of like these old school kind of grunge rock stuff that I grew up on. They even had like Warped Tour CDs, which is pretty crazy. I remember going to that in like 2003. So I got a decent amount of CDs. Books were, gotta show this one, right? Stone Cold. $17 profit, probably super inflated, probably closer to $10. Can never go wrong with scanning the wrestling stuff. Clean and Sober, brand new sealed, $33.65. Never even seen it. I'm not mad about Michael Keaton making me 23 bucks in profit though. Here goes another one. I've sold this before. You're probably thinking this DVD ain't worth squat. $49 profit, $63.99 buy box. I found this a few times in record stores in the dollar bins. I have no idea why this is so expensive. But even back when I scanned it at the record store and bought it, it was around $50 profit. This might be a little inflated, might be closer to like $40 profit, but it's still really good. Book wise, they're buried, so I only got like 3 books. Oh yeah, actually, there is one I want to show you. This is why you scan the fiction. Not familiar, Hail Mary is a movie that just came out starring Ryan Gosling. Shameless plug here, I guess. It was a really good movie. Me and Deb watched it probably a couple weeks ago. We didn't go to theaters. I got a guy that like rips bootlegs and uploads them onto like a Plex server. So this was actually really good, and it's really profitable right now. It's ranked 109 in all of the books. Make $9.91, pay $2 for it. Whenever you see like movie tie-ins, especially even if it's something recent, something old, you always want to scan it. So when I seen this, I was like, oh man, I got to scan this. This is one now I potentially could possibly read before I send it in. But for everything I've heard, the book is a lot more complicated than the movie, and I don't have a big brain, so I probably won't be reading that. Let's see here. What else did we get? Oh, I think this was one that was a not found. Yeah, I just took a risk on this one. PBS, Victor Borge, 100 Years of Music and Laughter. I'm gonna cover scan it right now. Brand new sealed. Let's see if I wasted $3. It's not looking good. $6.51 new. I make $1.15. Let me see if there's just one bozo that's tanking it. Colbert Infinity. This person, this seller right here, Colbert Infinity, we were talking about him in the Discord. Well, I wasn't, other people were. Scumbag, selling used stuff as brand new. It's just a matter of time before they go away. The hell with them. So we'll let him sell his used copy as new. Then it jumps up to $8.49, $9.77. So at least if we throw this in at like $9.95, we'll at least make $3 and get our money back out of it. You can't win them all. Took a risk. PBS, new sealed. I mean, anybody here is going to gamble $3 on that. So yeah, screw Colbert Infinity. If you're watching this, you're a scumbag. We know what you're up to. You can click on the feedback and see you're shipping things that are not new to actual sellers. So, all right. I don't know where you guys will see me next, but I spent $45. It's weird. I got the Godzilla soundtrack, new and used. And fun fact, it's hole punched.
Mike, you better not sell that as new. Your days are gonna be numbered, brother.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I'm selling this damn thing as new. Ain't nothing you can say in the comments that's gonna deter me. Haters gonna hate. All right, it's been a long day of Amazon influencer videos, podcast recording. We watched the Phillies doubleheader. My Flyers eliminated the Penguins last night. Woo! Nothing else matters. I could care less if they don't make it past the next round. They eliminated Sidney Crosby and them damn Penguins in overtime. Moving on. So, some things we were going to cover real quick. Get you over to the computer screen. We had an eBay sale. I packed it and already shipped it. So you're not going to see like me actually have it, but I'm going to show you here real quick. Sold this Stream Deck stream controller. So these buttons work like if you like live stream video games or anything on like Twitch, Kick, YouTube. You can basically hotkey all of these. That was, of course, an influencer item. I reviewed that yesterday. I listed it yesterday, and I sent out offers. I had it listed at 45. I sent out offer for 40. Sold that quick. As you know, my buy cost is $0 with that. I think after fees and shipping, we made like $25-ish. So I promote at whatever eBay wants me to promote. You click a little button down bottom and they just say, hey, promoted at 10, 12. It's usually between like 8 and 12%. Since I have no buy cost, I got no problem doing that. So I've been grinding out. I had to catch up on influencer videos big time. I was way behind the 8 ball with that. So I caught up on those at least. Today, good old friend, I got a pretty funny I had Steve Rakin on the podcast. Me and him talk a lot behind the scenes, and it's pretty funny how we kind of experience the different things out there in reselling and different mannerisms, because he does his eBay to Amazon, but he's still involved in a lot of book selling communities, and it's always good sitting down with him. I probably should do it more often than I do. It's the second time I had him on the podcast, but I always appreciate sitting down with somebody that's transparent about their numbers. And I think Steve might get a little bit of a worser rep than he probably deserves, in my opinion. And that's just not me saying that because I'm one of the coach in his calls. I've had private conversations with him, and he's a genuinely nice guy. All right. Other than that, what else do we have going on today? I'll show you what's going on in the Discord. I got Max, the guy you all can sign with. He asked today, to the 36 people I paid today, the average payout today was $38.40. Where does everyone stand? And I responded with that GIF, $0.00. Then he said, bro, I sent you money today, Mike, quit lying. I went and looked at my email. He PayPal'd me 69 cents. Literally after I sent that GIF, he PayPal'd me 69 cents because that's what he is. He's a little wise ass, and that's what he does. Packages here. Influencer stuff. We're going to open that up in a second. I just wanted to show you a little thing here inside of the current products available for me to send messages to brands on Amazon, right? You're not, I can't believe the number is this high, right? These are all individual products from different brands. Take a guess. How many brands could you reach out to today and ask for a free product on Amazon through Creators Connections? All right, you had enough time. The correct answer, 776,056 campaigns. That's insane. I did not think it was that high. Now, sure, a lot of them are garbage. You got to sift through the garbage to find the half-decent stuff. I was in a full body suit today for a spray foam insulation kit that came with like head to toe gear, the spray foam gun. We actually needed it in the bathroom behind the shower. So it was actually something of use. Deb was laughing because I was all dressed up. I had my goggles, my gloves, my head to foot suit on. It was hilarious. But that product was really good. And there wasn't any other videos on it. So let's see what we got here. Gotta make sure I don't show you guys my address because then you're all gonna be showing up at my front door like, oh my God, Mike, are you coming out to play? First up, we got toilet bowl cleaner. That'll be an easy one to do. I saved 4. I was so far behind, I haven't sent messages in 3 days. So stuff's still showing up. It'll probably continue to show up. So I took off from sending messages 3 days. And just because I wanted to get caught up. I still got a little bit of catching up I got to do. But I've made progress. What the hell is this? Carpet deodorizer. Smells like lemon. And get that sealed up. All right, 2 left. Nothing that exciting. Last night I had a pretty cool. I had this thing last night. This thing is dope. It's like, here it is, a 3D galaxy projector. So this thing lights up like the whole room, and it actually is animated. I was flying through space last night. You should have seen me. It's got sounds and everything. High definition. This whole room was like I was part of the Artemis crew going around the moon. Oh, sunglasses. I'm going to try them on just for you right here, right now. First exclusive look. You ain't ready for them. You never are ready for the sunglasses, the cowboy hats. I just elevate my style to a whole new game level. My swagger just goes through the roof. You ready? Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah. What'd you say? Deb's laughing over there. I think they are women's glasses, but it don't matter. I look hella fly right now. I know. You don't gotta comment, all right? You don't gotta comment. I get it, you know? All right. Let's get those stuffed away. Nice little box they come in too. All right, that's the best one so far. We got one left. It's large, but it's some kind of bag, I think. Travel bag. All right, this thing looks a little drippy too. And Deb's looking again because she's nosy. She heard bag.
Oh, I like it.
Is this for dudes or chicks or both?
That's for Deborah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all see me out here on the bullet train, headed to work with my messenger bag, my Merce, stunting on them out here on the train. It's a mess. I made a mess. Those are the 4 free items of the day, coming to you live from the wonderful world of the Amazon Influencer Program. We did have some vendor mall sales. Like I said, they're evicting us at the end of May. Today was the last day of April, so our total sales, let me get signed in here. We finished April at $309.19. Last things we sold was a pair of sunglasses for $8, a pots and pans set for $20. I showed you that one, I think, in a prior video a while back. It was that big pots and pans set. A Beat Orb, which is like a Bluetooth speaker, for $5. A portable charger for $5. Men's watch for $15. A wallet for $8. Pokemon cards, 2 of them for $1 a piece. Sleep mask, 3D printed dragon eggs. Necklace, earrings, bedazzle kit, watercolor workbook, car starter, copper bracelet, magnetic tiles. I love when I get the copper bracelet stuff. My YouTube editor is like, he doesn't believe in the copper stuff at all, and he always just busts jokes on me like all day long about the copper magnetic bracelets and how it's supposed to help you, and you know, the magnets help your circulation and whatever the hell it is. But he's always busting my chops about my magnet copper bracelets, but they actually sell well on Amazon, and everyone we've gotten, we sold at the stall literally within a week. So people are into the copper bracelet realm. So we got an eBay sale. Just showed you guys. We only sold one item today. That was the sunglasses for $8. But I mean, over $300. Remember, we had to pay $95, so we come out like over $200 in profit. We're only there for about 30 minutes. Oh, not even 30 minutes. 15 minutes a week, so an hour a month to make $200. It's not bad. I mean, yeah, Dev spends time pricing it, but it's not like thorough. You're just looking at it and saying, $5, $8, $10. So can't beat it. Sucks for getting thrown out, but that's what happens when haters gonna hate. Maybe I need to go in there with my bag and my glasses on and be like, yo, you ain't throwing me out unless we're gonna throw down before you throw me out. Nah, it is what it is. It sucks, but for the time being, hopefully we can, you know, maybe in May we'll do another $500 month like we did last month. But I'll take $300 all day long. I'll take $200 all day long because I have no other outlet for it. So I got to do something with this stuff. I'm just going to store it for the time being. I am on the waiting list for another vendor mall. I'm just going to keep it in Lowe's boxes in the storage unit. If I can't get into another vendor mall anytime soon, I probably will just do like a flea market yard sale out front once I have like 15 to 20 Lowe's boxes, which honestly will not take that long. Stuff shows up every single day. So it probably will be sooner than later. Hopefully we can get in at the other place. The other place is a lot more expensive, but it's a lot bigger booth. those stalls run like $285 when I went, but they only had ones open for antique stuff. I need to be in the lower level where they allow anybody to sell anything, and they were currently full, but that would be around $300 a month. We still would do it. It would just be more overhead, but we have plenty of stuff. I mean, even with our vendor mall full, we still have probably 5 Lowe's boxes full of good stuff that's ready to go, because we used to not sort it out, and then we started sorting it out. So if it's junk, it just gets trashed or donated, and then the good stuff that we could resell, we were actually keeping in the boxes. But yeah, overall, decent day. eBay sale. Amazon sales are pretty good. People, I can't let you in on the secret. It's a Discord only secret, so it's a $2.99 secret, but we got multiple people selling $1,000 books that are not $1,000 books. That's as far as I could tell you, because if I tell you any more, Feet is going to show up here with his big fake muscles and probably put me in the headlock, and that'll be the end of the artist formerly known as the used book guy. But there's definitely something going on with some things out there in the Amazon space that we are taking advantage of as a group, and they should thank me for not exposing the secrets to just the public YouTube world. Amazon, we are at 312. Not bad, not terrible. Sold some books. $29.99. Show you guys a few real quick. $29.99, $27.49, $17, $29.99, $19.99, $14.50, $19.19, $24.99. That's the ASP I'm looking for. Getting rid of, sure, we're getting rid of the junk, but the new stuff is selling at the price I needed to sell at. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. I don't know when Deb's sitting here staring at me, eavesdropping. You got anything you want to add?
Go Phillies.
Go Phillies. The Phillies won their last 3 games at the time of this recording.
Go Flyers.
I already told him go Flyers.
Well, it's from you now.
Yeah, but I'm the one that matters. I'm the real Flyers fan.
Anyway.
I tended to her garden today. I made sure everything was A-okay. I made sure the plants were growing.
No, he didn't.
I'm the gardener of the house.
He didn't do anything except pour the soil into the pot.
Without the soil, there's no garden. Am I right? I mean,
We have soil in the ground.
yeah, but you can't use it.
Yes, I can.
It's not good for plants.
You don't know that.
I know for a fact that's dirt. There's no newts in the dirt out there. You needed my soil. Here you go.
He's playing in your trash. He loves his trash.
If anybody is hiring and needs a lazy, fat, orange and white cat, I got this one here, and then I have a little brown tabby who is the nastier of the bunch. So if you need security, you want to go with the brown tabby. If you need a bum that will just lay in boxes all day, and then you need this guy here, because he will literally just lay in this box all day and let you pet him wherever you want, and he won't have a problem with it. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are back home. It is right before dinner time. Me and Deb are going to watch the Phillies game here shortly. Update. Still in the box. Still unemployed. Still cute, I guess. Nothing too crazy and exciting today. We were at the thrift store. Got some influencer products I want to open in the Discord realm. We're dealing with the DD+7. Some people are getting switched over to the DD+7. If you don't know, Amazon recently updated their payments, so you don't get paid until 7 days after the delivery date. In most cases, it seems like it's closer to like 20 days after the delivery date. We're playing Amazon's game. We're living in their world. You don't like it, you can try to sell media elsewhere, but good luck. Chuck. Got some packages to open today. All of these are fresh from today. Fresh from the porch. I usually go down and check later at night too. This is just an earlier wrap up because I'm about to call it a day. Car mount holder. This is for like your drink holder in the car. I remember they were messaging me about that one. Let's see. Didn't list anything on eBay. I did send an offer out today, but no sales over on eBay. This is a cowboy belt. They liked my cowboy hat review so much, they said, hey Mike, why don't you choose a belt as well? So I went with this dope looking cowboy belt. I know. Who would have thought I'd be a cowboy salesman? Not me, not Deb, not the cats, but here we are. I literally reviewed a cowboy hat for them. All right, what else do we got? I need my box cutter. One thing I will say is you got to be up on your recycling game if you're going to get into this business. Thankfully, we have a recycling center, but we fill 3 huge recycling bins every single week. Oh, they sent us 2. These are dope. This thing's sick. Hot air balloon lamp. Check this thing out. We reviewed a book lamp for them. Deb did, and they're like, oh my God, we love her review. We want to send you everything we got. And this is a wooden rotating lamp. Pretty cool stuff there. That would do well at the booth. One more box to open. Then I'm actually going to see if they updated, because they have to send over the information, the booth, for us to be able to see the sales. So if they don't update it, we're kind of just left willy-nilly. 4K camera. Tons of cameras. They're not terrible to review. The ones that download, I gotta download the app sometimes is a pain in the butt, but I don't mind that. Let me go grab my phone real quick. All right, moment of truth. Let's log in and see if they updated it. Today is the 1st. Let's get logged in. Still haven't updated it yet, which sucks, but what are you going to do? So $309.19 is what we're going to get paid out. They pay out on the 3rd. We'll be there Monday to straighten up the booth. Amazon sales have been decent so far today. We are sitting at $271, $630, so that's not bad at all. I got no problem with that. Probably finish around, depending on what we sell, $350, $450. Like I said, my average sales price has been up, so that's been good. I just still trying to get through all this old junk, but it's part of doing business, right? You always got to be changing things. But that's all I got for you. This is Deb's water container, not mine, but I am parched. See if there's anything else going on. Oh my God. In the actual Discord. See, look, we're not all about business. Sometimes we have cool people post their animals, which is something we appreciate. You know, you got to have a little fun in life. Can't just be all business, all business. Look at this nerd. That's Max. Another cute pet. I think we all have pets. All right, that's going to do it. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Not sure. I already edited the podcast earlier today. That's going out tonight. So, yeah, I'll probably record something tomorrow for you. All right, it has been a uneventful weekend, which is something I appreciate every once in a while. No one-on-ones this weekend. I did record 2 podcasts yesterday morning. So Sunday morning, me and Johnny knock out a couple podcasts, 2 Sundays a month. It is Monday morning now. We got 2 eBay orders. I know, right? Listen, if you got desirable items on eBay, you are going to be cooking in no time, especially with the zero buy cost. Sheesh. Controller here, $33.99, free shipping.
Dude, I'll do free shipping.
You pay for your items, I don't. And I care about the customer more than you. I know. We sold this last night. We had it listed for $99.99. Someone offered $75. You better believe we taking that. So over $100 in eBay sales. Get those packed out. I have plenty of Amazon boxes because I got plenty that show up every single day. Like these two mystery boxes we're going to open here in a second. Weekend sales are pretty decent. Amazon started cracking down. So what happens here is you try to sell, let's see, do I have anything that's like name brand? All right, you try to sell the Sony controller, the Sony PlayStation controller, and you're restricted in the Sony one, right? You can't sell it because you got to apply. Well, what some people do is they create a separate listing, and everybody else comes on and sells it under a listing that isn't branded by Sony. This has been happening. It's happened to one of my items so far. I must have just listed it on the wrong one. It was a Disney item. That's exactly what it was. I remember now. It was a Disney item. It's one of those little infinity figures, I think they're called. And I listed it on the one that wasn't branded Disney. I can sell Disney, so I was just a jackass, I guess. Well, they're cracking down now and going in and wiping out a lot of these listings. You also run the risk when you list it on a listing that isn't the actual listing. If it's listed as generic, you can get yourself into a pickle with Amazon because they see it as you circumventing the system. Can't say this enough. You got to play within the rules of Amazon. I get it. You're frustrated. You can't sell that specific book, CD, DVD, controller, video game, whatever it may be. But by listing on the generic one, you are putting yourself at more risk. Now, it's not guaranteed that, most of the times they'll just say, hey, we're inactivating your inventory because it's on a wrong listing. But there are cases, this has happened, where if you are on generic listings and you have multiple products, you run the risk of losing your account on Amazon. I know it's crazy to think about, but that's just the world we live in. So if you're watching this today and you may or may not have gone in and listed your Disney, Sony, Universal on these secondhand listings that aren't branded as Disney, Universal, Sony, this is my warning to you to get your act together because you do run the risk of eventually getting banned. So yeah, this weekend I'm out of Lowe's boxes. I got to go today to get Lowe's boxes. So I didn't even pack my stuff this weekend. Kind of just, I wouldn't say took the weekend off because me and Deb knocked out a lot of influencer videos. But I'm going today to get Lowe's boxes. We got a lot of stuff. Mondays are like our errand day. We're also going to the movies today, so you guys will get a movie review later today. Influencer's been really good. Last 2 days, right around $150 each day. And that's just, like I said, it's from the videos we already created. So if you look at that, plus the eBay sales from the influencer stuff, I mean, it's not too bad. It's like almost $500 over the weekend just for the influencer program. And that's all profit. That's no ongoing I mean, I have a software that I use for it, but besides that, there's no fees that come out of the $150. Whatever you make every day on the influencer program is what gets deposited into your bank account. Now you got to pay taxes on that, but I mean, there's no extra fees. Not like, oh, I sold $150 today, and that's before Amazon takes their cut. Now that's actually what we make on the back end. Let's open these up. These have been sitting here since yesterday. Just two mystery boxes. I'm probably going to get some more of these done today because, oh, this is sick. Digital camera. Get this thing open. It's got a sticker right on the front. They went excessive with their F and SKU labels. They put them all over this damn thing because they know Amazon will lose your stuff. It's pretty funny. I always like kind of judging how the sellers pack their items. And this is funny, they got the multiple effing SKUs. 4K digital camera, let's go. I wonder if it's worth anything. So the software I use allows me to message the brands, track the progress of everything. So it does make it a lot easier. It is an expense, but it's not super expensive. I mean, they got one that's like 30 bucks a month. I'm on like the super max one that's 70 bucks a month. Let's see if this is worth anything. It's only going for 34 bucks on Amazon, so I mean, I won't resell this. $34, not my cup of tea, but cameras, good to have. I mean, I definitely could resell that. I mean, if I wanted to go down an ASP on eBay, I feel like I definitely could get 20 bucks out of that. Something I might do once my antique mall closes. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Yeah, it wouldn't be a video unless I had to pronounce something I have no shot at pronouncing, right? Cyperus rotundus oil helps maintain smoother looking skin for women and men for post hair removal. I do really good with hair growth, hair removal, and can you imagine why? Because people see me going bald and they're like, oh yeah, this guy, I'm gonna listen to him, look at him, he's going bald. I literally once a month I'll go in and I'll search hair removal or hair growth, and I'll send for them all, and I usually get a good amount of them, and they actually sell pretty well on Amazon, so I make plenty of money off the hair stuff. Those are the two I had, but yeah, it was a decent weekend. Just overall numbers, looking back since we started the new style videos, I mean, it's only been one so far at the time of this recording. The second one's coming out today, but it does seem like it is doing better when it comes to just helping my channel overall, which is something I appreciate. Deb's sitting here looking with her Philly shirt on because they're crushing it lately. He's got to win like another 1,000 games in a row, but they're winning at least. So yeah, if I look at my YouTube video, the one that was 50 minutes, which most of these are going to be longer, it definitely seems like it performed better than the other ones. Like I said, it's only one, so we can't like officially roll with it yet. But yeah, it was a decent weekend. Got to play some video games with my lifelong friends. It's tough. It's a balancing act with everything. But today, we're going to the movies for the first time in a long time. Me and Deb love. I don't know if you all have been to the movies lately. We love going to the movies, but we're not just going just to go. Like, we need to actually be interested in the movie we want to go see. So today we're going to go see Hokum. When we get out of the theater, I will give you my review. Maybe I will do...
Tell them what we're getting for food.
I was just going to say, maybe I'll show them what we're getting for food at the movie theater. Movie theaters, I mean, I guess it depends where you're at. We have really nice movie theater. We got to drive like 30 minutes, but it's super nice. The food is not just popcorn and roller dogs. They actually have real food you actually can take in the theater, which is awesome because growing up, it was just reclining chairs. It's like all the bells and whistles, but we don't go just to go. We like going to see like horror movies or comedy movies from like a few actors that we like. Matinee too. What tickets are like $8? $8. I could pay for all of you to come at $8 a piece. What was the last movie we've seen? Friendship?
I feel like we've seen something between that, but Friendship was good.
Friendship was good. Anything that's got Paul Rudd in it, she'll go see it, if it looks good, because some of his stuff doesn't look that good. But this one,
A lot of scary ones, but like I can't remember when they were.
Weapons.
That was a while ago.
I don't know. This one's got Adam Scott in it though, and he's a good actor. She loves him because he's in Severance. I think he's just a good actor, and he was in Step Brothers, which is pretty funny. It's going to be weird though seeing him play like a more serious role, but it's hard. It doesn't look the best, but we haven't been in so damn long, and there's nothing. Thankfully, there's some movies coming out here and now that we're into the summertime, but yeah, we haven't been in a while, so we'll see you guys when we get over there. I got to get this stuff packed so we can get our asses on the go. Yo, what's crack-a-lackin', homies? You know how we do. We out here at the Thrift, getting it. Got the scanner. Got this guy probably looking at me like I'm some type of hot shot YouTuber, which I kind of sort of am. We're gonna get inside here. I haven't been here for a while. Full disclosure, this place has previously sucked pretty bad, so I am not bullish on finding shit in here. I do need to grab a bag though, because I don't need no paper bags ever. No paper bags allowed. Not an IKEA bag, just a normal reusable grocery bag. I am going to record in here and hopefully talk during the recording if their music ain't bumping. See, like I wanna be in there like recording my screen and talking about like what I'm seeing, but the problem is if there's music, YouTube comes for me, and instead of me getting 70% of ad revenue, I get 0 because, you know, I don't know, whoever the artist is, 50 Cent wants my damn money because, you know, Candy Shop was playing in the damn thrift store and I got to pay 50 cents, all of my ad revenue. But I'm going to try to record in here. Hopefully the volume won't be too bad. The music won't be too bad, but let's go. All right, let's see. True stories. Prices aren't terrible here for books. My guy. Got some potential here. Pretty sure this isn't worth it because I've seen that in a lot of stores. This might be. Make sure you're always scanning the ISBNs, even these old hymnals. You can cover scan these and they will pull up on Amazon. So don't, even if these don't have ISBNs, you should be looking them up. This is another one I would look up because I never heard of it. That's probably junk. That might be worth it. Devotionals are always worth looking up. I'll show you guys the DVD section in a second. This looks like a big one. There's like 1 million people over there, so I figured I'd come look at the books. Spiral bound, you always want to make sure you are scanning these. I don't care what the topic is. If it's spiral bound, you need to be scanning it. All right, I'll see you guys when I get over to the DVD section. All right, we're out of there. Couldn't record by the DVDs. There's too many damn people in there, cramping my style. I'll show you the best 2 things we got. One of those books actually was really profitable. This guy here, Salem Kurban Reference Bible, KJV, AMG Publishers. Fun fact, I was gated in AMG Publishers, but I applied right there in the store through the Amazon seller app, got approved. This is like a $50 to $80 reference Bible. So like I said, this was a cover scan, no ISBN. If you know, you know. If you don't, now you do. And one I've sold before, I knew it was worth it. I was just curious how much they were gonna charge me for it. I used to be gated in this as well. Preschool prep company. Paid $5. This is going for like $50. 10 DVDs. I didn't check to see if the discs are inside. If not, I'll update you, but there is at least 10 different DVDs here. So I got that out of the way. Now there just has to be discs actually inside. Paid $5, so it is what it is. It wasn't, for some reason, the DVD section and the CDs was just mobbed. Like, I'm just like, come on, you guys are killing me. Here comes loud trucks. All right, I'll see you guys back at the house. We got an update on the garden. I'll show you what we made some changes. So I'll see you back there. All right, so mulched. It does look 1,000,000 times better than not being mulched. I probably could use another bag for in the back, but really not worried about it. Deb wanted to get the mulch. I guess it helps with the container gardening if you have a layer of mulch up top. So that's the reason we got it, but you can't buy a small bag of mulch. You gotta like come in like 30, 40 pound bags. The bags are only $5 though. So one bag of brown mulch, it looks a million times better. I did send out for some stones through Creators Connections to possibly swap these out, make it look a little nicer. But this is just the backyard of the apartment, so it's not like I'm gonna invest thousands of dollars to make this look nice, but the mulch does make it look way better than what it did prior. Not that the weed sheet was bad, but this looks real nice. So I had enough. This was literally the whole bag. Whole bag covered basically the whole front, in between, around the back a little bit here. So that's the update on the garden. It did rain. Deb's got some fancy plant app that allows her to see how often to water it. So she's got all that on lockdown. I'm excited to actually try some fruits, vegetables, hopefully the strawberries. Although these strawberries are supposed to be, I think, July. They're not the early season ones. I purposely picked out these instead of the early season ones because we had frost about a week ago. And if the plants were outside during that, it could have screwed them up. So I went with the later ones. So hopefully we get a lot of strawberries. Listen, if you never had strawberries from like a farm, you're only used to those big ass GMO strawberries. They literally, you won't ever think of a strawberry the same way. So that's probably the one I'm most excited for, and the green bell peppers, because I love making some like pepper steaks and things like that. So that's the update. It looks a million times better. We're making progress. Hopefully we can get some cool little decor items we can put out here as well. Some gnomes, things like that. I did send for some of those last night through Amazon. So maybe this will be the greatest garden ever. Now, you know, this is all Deb's idea and Deb's work. I'm just the guy that carries the mulch. That's about the length of, and wire cut the trellises, because that was a pain in the ass. But yeah, looking good. I'll probably see you guys later tonight, see what we got going on. All right, so I rented out the whole theater just for Deb. There's nobody else here. I bought every ticket. Now we're just here a little bit early. So what type of food am I talking about here? We got some bangers, some bungas. First up, you guys, this is gonna be hard to even show you. Flatbread pizza. Me and Deb have been fasting for like 5 days. So I'm about to get 10 of these to go. We also tried a new one. Churros. We've had these before, but we just never had them here. Deb does the good old French fries with ketchup. They have like a sriracha ketchup that I like. She doesn't really like it. And then if you go to the movies and you don't get these, you're a nerd.
And a 2-gallon of soda.
And a 2-gallon of soda. It's gonna be a good day. I will give my review once this movie is over. I think this movie runs for like 8 hours. I'll see you after. All right, we are back in the car from the movie. It's time for ratings.
Oh no, I didn't even think yet.
Out of 10, that's how these things work. Out of 10, I'll go first because I'm already solid on mine. I'll start by saying this. It was worth $8. I think it even would have been worth the full $13 or $14 for a ticket. The food was really good. That was the best pizza I've had from them. Only had like 2 or 3, but it was really good. The movie, out of 10, 7 out of 10.
I was gonna say 7 out of 10.
Sure.
I swear to God.
All she does is copy my life.
I swear to God.
I will also say this. If they didn't have Adam Scott, it probably was a straight to VHS type movie.
I agree.
He, the writing just wasn't as good as you would expect. They had a few scary parts. It wasn't like true horror, but I mean, in today's world, it was worth seeing in the theater for us.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I wouldn't pay $20 to rent it at home. I would just wait for it to like come out free on one of the streaming platforms. But if you like going to the movies, then it's actually worth it. I like the previews. It was no new previews. It's all the same shit I already seen.
But we have summer movies to go see at least.
We got Backrooms coming up.
I still don't know what that's about.
We got Scary Movie, which I'm not a fan of Scary Movie at all, but this one I am all in because they're making fun of a lot of horror movies that I thought were really bad. So this will be the first.
Oh, and Ice Cream Man. But we have to watch the first one.
Yes. Ice Cream Man's going to be really gory because it's directed by that Eli Roth dude. So it's going to be like blood and guts.
Who's that?
He was in a bunch of different movies. And he's directed some as well, I believe. All right, 7 out of 10 final verdict from both of us, even though she copied me.
I swear, we should have said it at the same time.
She said she wasn't ready, and then I said 7 out of 10 2 seconds later. Me too. Come on.
Check the timer. It was like at least a minute.
All right, I'll talk to you guys tonight to wrap up this video. All right, it is time to wrap up this fun-filled week of a little bit of everything. That's SpongeBob the fish. Look at this guy down here. Yeah, you bum. It's like the first 80-degree day we've had in a while, so he's like, I'm toast. I'm laying under the bed. About to hop on a live stream with Avery. Our monthly live stream for Go To Lister. It's been a decent week. I got no complaints all around. I think it was a good week. Next week is going to be even more chaotic. I got a bunch of different things, a bunch of different moving pieces. I know I didn't get you, I don't think I got you guys to the antique mall this week, but it definitely will be next week. We usually go on Mondays, and today is Tuesday. We didn't go yesterday, we didn't go today. We were busy doing things, so I'm going to be at the antique mall tomorrow, which I will record. Got to pick up my check from there. But yeah, it's been a good week. Appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more random reselling life videos. Bye-bye.